All right, out here in the shop, a couple more coronavirus projects. Gonna be working on some dagger board, rudder. I was gonna refinish the old ones, but they're all cracked up and broken. This one, if you can tell, it's been split, and that hole is where the tiller comes in, and there's a lot of stress on there. I was gonna peel it all off and then try gluing it, but I know teak is a little oily, so I don't know how that would work. But there's a bunch of old screws and nails in there that I just can't get out. So I figured might as well just make a couple more. But before we do that, what we're going to do is make this, roll up onto here, make a little, right there, a little bracket. So that way, here we go. I can wheel it up, make a little bracket, set the trailer, pin it right on there, and then I'll make some brackets to hold the gate up, because I can't flip the gate all the way up. It's only a 10-foot trailer, 14-foot boat, overhangs this way 2 feet, so there's about 2 feet hanging over. So I'm gonna make some brackets on the end there, and then just have a couple of drag links that hold the gate up at like a 45. I don't know if that's DOT legal, but we'll find out. So I think you can see what I'm going for here. Just going to be taking my taking this little cotter pin. Cotter pin, you know what I mean. I don't know what these are called actually. It's like a pin connection, whatever. The pinny with the little flippy locky thingy. And then you bring this up, drag it up, put it in here. We're gonna drill a hole, and I'm probably gonna drill a hole and then put a sleeve, aluminum pipe sleeve through it to get a little more support. I put like a 1/8 inch gap on here, so there's gonna be a little slop, but then just pin it, put it in, pin it down, and then you can go around and strap down your boat. So when you're when you're ready to go. And since I'm just kind of converting this, I'm just adding a little attachment onto this trailer for this use, just because I don't really use this trailer as much now that I bought the truck. But I think you can tell that I like the color red. So other than the garbage truck going by, I was a little off on my drilling, but so I had to kind of cut a little shoulder out of that to get that in there. But I guess it's gonna have to go up like this, since I'll be in there. But should work well. Plenty of slot, tight on the bottom, a little open more on the top. But I'll say I meant to do that, but that was realistically just some warpage. So now if I'm putting this on by myself, I can pull this up, boom, boom. I gotta put a little chamfer on there still, but there, bango bang. Now you can strap her down however you need. Bam. Not bad for some coronavirus. So there you go, slap a little paint on her. Gonna wait for that to dry. But I just realized, I noticed this when I bought it. I bought this trailer in northern Minnesota when I was driving back to Michigan, moving back home. And I drove this thing home once, parked it, came back a week later, and she was full. It went from black to she's gotten a little worse over the last 5 years, but the first week, man, I was just, all the expanded metal was just all, that stayed about the same. But yeah, that's what happens when you buy a $600 trailer brand new. But she's been worth it. Actually, that was longer than that now. It was 7 years, 8 years, something like that. But she's been good. Now she will be used even more. Because I don't have any patience, I just had to get the old Harbor Freight heat gun Drill Master. I don't know why it's called Drill Master when it's a heat gun, but yeah, I just decided to cook her up, and I don't really care what she looks like, so just want to get her dry. And it's a little chilly out here, as you can see the old thermometer. She's still about 38 degrees. When I get started on these bad boys, I'll probably have to turn on the salamander heater, but Oh, I miss my old heated shop. With the wood stove, I'd get her up to 90 in there and be working in a t-shirt when it was negative 20. That's how I built all my cabinets. But now I'm just an average dude in a 2-car garage. So, just finished MIG welding these little bad boys. Show you what they go to. God, so easy to just flip on the MIG welder and not even think about it, and it just goes. But you have to drill out the other side. It's probably going to get it bigger since that's a 1/2-inch hole. Oh, that's the wrong side. See that? And I'll slip right on there. This will go on there. Oh, there. Gonna have to have a little adjustment, but then we'll have to drill a hole and put a little pin through there. A little quick pin maybe. I don't really want to do that. It's not like there's a ton of play, but last thing you want is to fall off going down the road. Well, despite what you believe, today's the next day. Still wearing the same thing though, just because it's now a shop sweatshirt for a couple days. But I'm gonna look at how we ended up finishing up these. So we got just a drag link, and then I ended up drilling that out, got a 3/8 pin. Oh, right here. Got a 3/8 pin with the drag link. And then up here, we ended up drilling out these because normally these pins go into here, into these eyelets. But then to prevent these from falling off, I ended up just drilling a 1/8 hole. Got a 3/32 cotter pin. And pretty much did that on both sides. And there she goes. I feel like it turned out pretty good. Got the old ET out just because I just brought all my tools back. Gotta organize those. But it'll be pretty steady. I mean, there's not much slop in her. That's all she got until she binds up. And all that slop is in that pin right there. I'm happy. But I can go over more detail about how I made this though. Basically just ended up getting a 4-foot piece of aluminum. Learned how to TIG weld on this thing, so half of these aren't pretty. We had a couple in here that are not terrible, and some ones that are terrible. But I gotta learn somehow. But I think I cut those at a 15-degree angle, which was more than plenty. That gave me like, I don't know, 6 inches, 4 inches on each side, roughly. Some wiggle room, but then I had to bring the tires in. I wanted to bring the tires another couple inches out, so if I get some fatter tires, that they'd fit. But I don't know. If I end up getting fatter tires for like dragging it down onto the beach on the sand, I'll probably get something. But yeah, just pretty much I think it's a 2x3 inch piece of aluminum, and then I bought 2 4-foot bars of that. That's where I made that. 2 side supports, that, and this front piece, and then I had a scrap piece of aluminum. And since it was pretty thin walled, I ended up getting a dowel that fit perfectly inside. Shoved that through it. Went to West Marine, got some bumpers. Got to, and pretty much when I was fitting this up, I put the boat on it, and then I made up this bracket, and then just slid it around to where I wanted it, and then put this where it fit, so that way it slides right in. So $55 in aluminum, $15 in bumpers, and some scrap stuff, and then that's a toe strap that I had left over. Hopefully, if it does leach color onto it, I'll probably end up putting something on there. But underneath here is a block of wood that I drilled so that way, and I probably should have eased over those corners a little bit more, but I put this strap down first so it goes down and then back up and over, so that way If I check on this, if this is fraying, I know that this is going to be close to, this is soon behind it, so. But, gotta do some spring cleanup and figure out a way. I'm thinking to carry the sail on top of here. Maybe I'll make something that'll drop in with a little U, put that in there, and then when I strap the boat down to the trailer, I'll just go up and over, hold that on there. Maybe I'll have I want to make a sock for that, and then be able to hook that up to here, so when it's hanging off, it's not doesn't have risk falling off the boat. But we'll see. All right, that's a wrap.